Hello and welcome to Tina and Karen Do the Tube. I am Karen.
This is Tina.
All right.
What are we up to today, Karen?
I'm just deciding which quarterback I would choose for my vice president.
Oh, did that throw you for a loop? I heard that too.
I'm not surprised by it.
Okay.
What do you think of that? Yeah. So
I'm just a hair surprised. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I know that he like agreed with him on a lot of issues. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers and space
RFK.
RFK, yeah. RFK Jr.
Yes.
And his potential vice president nomination.
Do you think it's a good move politically or bad? What do you think?
I think it's a great move politically if he chose him.
Yeah.
It definitely gets some attention. I think that the campaign would need.
Do you think he'd carry Wisconsin? Would it be enough?
Battleground state.
Brett Favre. If he chose Brett Favre, would it be enough?
No. Everyone hates Brett Favre now because the whole
Wisconsin?
Mississippi thing.
What do you do in Mississippi?
Well, I don't know about Wisconsin.
Wait, what's the Mississippi thing? I don't know about. What are you talking about?
Oh, the whole like how there was a bunch of controversy because like he used state funds to build his daughter a brand new volleyball museum that would cost like I don't know, like $10 million or something like that.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that. But I was mostly just thinking about Wisconsin. I mean, like, mostly the question is, who does Wisconsin like more, Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers?
That's an even Jordan Love right now.
I'm not so sure. I mean, yes. Yes, he is getting better, but I have a few Packers friends. They don't like Jordan Love. But they do appreciate that he's getting better, and they think it's going to be better. But they would... and I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't speak for all Packers fans, but I still think there's more love for Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, who both brought home rings. Jordan Love probably can bring home a ring in the next 3 years. Yeah. What?
Oh, there's more love for.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I would be curious to see who fans like more, Rodgers or Favre.
That's a tough one.
We'll have to ask the audience here.
They've said that Favre is the everyman and Aaron Rodgers is the thinking man. Anyways, it makes me more likely to vote for RFK, not less. So therefore, it was a good political move because my vote is what matters. I am the kingmaker.
You're the swing vote.
I'm the swing vote, right? Exactly. That's what everyone's going for. All right.
I just don't know if I see Aaron Rodgers as a very like public figure, considering how contentious he can be with the public sometimes.
Do you think
that's good for politics? I guess.
If there was if there was a three-way vice presidential debate, because they usually do at least one, but that's usually with the top two candidates, obviously. But if there was a three-way and Aaron Rodgers was pit up against Kamala Harris and I don't know, Kanye.
Okay.
Who do you think would win?
That would definitely get people's attention.
I would watch. I think Aaron Rodgers would win that debate.
Yeah, I probably actually.
Right.
I don't know if they'd agree on anything, but.
All right. So, anyways, welcome to Tina and Karen Do the Tube. We're going to get into the video because we don't have a long window for this podcast today because I got an appointment at 7 o'clock and Tina is going to Algeria this Saturday. Are you going by yourself or with friends? I didn't ask.
Going by myself. Wow. So thoughts and prayers here.
That's what
specifically Muslim prayers because I'm going during Ramadan.
That's what everyone wants to hear about their vacation. Wish me luck and wish that I survive.
Yes,
a great vacation, I'm sure.
If you don't see a podcast from us in 2 weeks, something's wrong.
Yeah, sure. So, but good news on the podcast front, we are now at our all-time high for subscribers.
Okay,
so thank you anyone who has subscribed. Yeah, rocket ship. We're at 30 now.
Well, nice.
31 is the breaking point. That's when it becomes exponential.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought that'd be 32.
If we don't get to like the exponential by 31, we will get by 32. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, in honor of the fact that we don't have too long, and I was just trying to quickly think of a video to watch, and the first video I chose was the 80s one that we had talked about, but it, for whatever reason, didn't work and watch together. So instead, I grabbed this one.
All
So
right.
this is a Vice video, and it's sort of in celebration of our last week's video, which was the Redneck Rave.
It's kind of same vein but opposite.
Exactly, we're gonna go the opposite. So I wonder if the hippies have Jaeger, Dan. I hope
Rainbow
so.
neck rave.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, we did the Redneck Rave. Now we're doing the hippie rave. So, any thoughts on what you're gonna expect?
My sister went to a rainbow gathering once.
Really?
She enjoyed it, and she met a guy, and the guy broke her heart. So
Oh.
yeah.
So only assholes go to the
Don't go to rainbow
gathering.
gatherings think you're going to find your life partner.
No. Yeah, I say that's probably a good measure. I think it's probably, this is my point of view, and maybe it's a little outdated, but I do not think you should seek people when traveling.
Oh yeah.
Because they're
I've heard that, yeah.
it's like, okay, so when you're traveling, when you're on vacation, or if you're just on a business trip or something, what are the odds that whoever you see is going to be a life partner?
I mean, the reason why they make movies of it sounds so romantic,
It
but
does sound romantic.
also the reason is it never happens.
It never happens, right? But that's usually the most romantic stories, the ones that don't work out. Romeo and Juliet is the most romantic story because they both die. Because the real story is that they get married and then the love dies down and they just basically fight all the time.
I did read something a while ago about the kind of the new prevalence. I don't know if it's a thing, but they were like something that, so the New York Times or someone in opinion was advocating for, like not like finding people on vacation, but like setting a time limit, like relationship. I forget what they call it exactly.
Time limit relationship.
Say that you want to be with this person for like this given amount of like 4 months, 5 months.
Holy crap.
And it was interesting because like you have to both agree to end things amicably at the end of that. And it kind of, I guess they were advocating it because it allows for like more freedom of expression in a way. Like, things will end, so you don't feel like you have to conform as much.
Yeah, but then I mean, like, what do you think about that?
I don't know. This was after I ended things with my other person. So I was like kind of like looking into it.
Would you put a time limit on your current relationship?
No, not right now.
Not right now. That's a great caveat that you want to put there.
Of course. I mean, we're going into this not having an ending in sight.
Okay. But that's how I think most people treat relationships. I mean, like, I don't like it personally. I think it's an odd way of doing things because I think the purpose of dating is to find your life partner. And if you put a deadline on your life partner, like, well, we had a great time, but we got to end. I guess if you want to live your life for the romance and the adventure and the passion, go for it. Mm-hmm. I just do not think that's a sustainable way to live your life.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my thought. I think you should actually be treating dating as like an interview process. Can I see myself spending my life with this person? And if you can't, you got to end it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't disagree. No. Although I do think people do go into dating with different expectations.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
Some people come with the right expectations, and some people go with the wrong expectations. That's how I do it.
Some people are dating for the wrong reasons.
Exactly. No, who am I to say what's the wrong reasons? I'm not God yet. All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if I take enough LSD. Speaking of LSD,
there we go.
Let's actually react to this Vice video, which is about peace, love, drugs inside the Rainbow Gathering. Shall we?
Shall.
All right, let's do it. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ask 10 people what rainbow gatherings are and you'll get 10 different answers.
It's like a big collective of anarchists. It's not tied down by society standards.
Some people just want to get up. Rainbow is a prayer for peace.
I'm personally a nudist. Oh, this is native.
Oh.
Hear the drums, see the
Right.
teepees.
My
That was
parents
fun.
would tell me about
Oh,
Woodstock
Jesus.
and stuff, and now I'm experiencing it in my own way.
It's a barter only society. It's a small prototype
Crystals.
of what culture could be.
Keep the cameras out of our circle.
That's what. Yeah.
You think I was joking?
Ooh.
The Rainbow Gathering doesn't have the best reputation.
There's about 10
Good.
cop cars behind me.
The police are here to antagonize us rather than to protect us.
Medical coming through.
Does this really matter?
They're living in a bubble.
I don't get it. I'm not feeling it.
My finger got dipped in. I'm getting out.
Hippies, flower children, dead and die. We just go to the Rainbow every year and still get high.
You paused it right when I was pausing it.
All right. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
First impressions.
Oh, mine. So we didn't watch the intro to the Redneck Rave. We skipped that.
Mhm.
Only because I watched it pre-hand. It just basically recaps everything. And I maybe I should have done the same with this one, but it's almost identical. The amount of intro they put in. It's about free, like If we watch the Redneck Rave intro, if you really go back, we
Mhm.
didn't for the sake of the podcast to cut on time. It's like it's about freedom. It's about having fun. It's about expressing oneself and just enjoying the moment. The cops hate us. The cops are coming in. Oh, they don't really get it. They're making it out to be
Impale.
yeah. That's the best line actually too. But like, it's almost identical. So there's a bit of a lesson there, I would say.
There is like a common thread. It's like where people a gathering where people can go to kind of let loose for a time and maybe not be like conformed to like necessarily who they can be themselves.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess.
That's what the whole point of these sort of festivals are about. But I was gonna say something. Two questions. One, is anyone gonna get impaled with a log?
Maybe.
Maybe that'd be a surprise.
I don't know.
And two, is there gonna be a Jaeger Dan, or maybe it's an LSD Dan or something?
Maybe they're a mushroom mat.
A mushroom mat. That'd be good. A shroom Steve.
And someone was impaled psychedelically.
Oh yeah, they thought they got impaled.
You gotta.
I told my friend about that line too, and he fucking cracked up. Just like,
Oh really?
about how you and I watched that video, and about how the guy said like, hey, he's like, and the police make it out to be something it's not because someone got impaled with a log. I mean, he did get impaled with a log, but best
But
line. Of
that's
that
not
whole,
what it's all about.
Yeah. Best line from that whole pod. So, but yeah, I mean, it seemed to be everything I thought it would be. I think it's interesting the parallels. There's a lot of similarities between Redneck
Yeah.
Rave and Rainbow Gathering. So,
Like you wouldn't think there'd be like necessarily so many parallels. Maybe there's more drugs or a variety of drugs in the Rainbow Gatherings.
probably, I'd guess.
Yeah.
Less Jaeger. All right.
Yeah, I could probably say that. I don't even know if they have alcohol in
What?
Rainbow Gatherings.
Oh, I'm going Redneck
I've
Rave.
heard of like raves where you can have any drugs but like alcohol and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to Redneck Rave. No alcohol? Is that because alcohol promotes fighting?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you could have like ecstasy or like LSD. Alcohol is not allowed.
I've heard this from cops too. Like, I mean, if they had a choice between a guy who's stoned or a guy who's drunk, they choose stoned.
Yeah. Well,
The guy who's drunk
What's
is-
the stone guy?
Well,
Run
exactly.
away?
The guy who's drunk is far more likely to get belligerent and attack them versus the stone guy who's just more mellow.
Yes. Kind of wondering what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's a lesson in there, but don't take away my alcohol. Okay. Let's go. Colorado.
We're on our way to the Rainbow Family National Gathering.
That's the same gal.
I know. She looks more fit for a rainbow. Well,
I mean, this was
Maybe.
I think this one was a few years ago versus the Redneck Rave.
recently. Okay.
Yeah, the Redneck Rave was more recent, I think.
This is a yearly event where thousands of self-proclaimed hippies descend upon a national forest, setting up camps, organizing food kitchens, taking psychedelics, basically trying to live a utopian society for a week. They've been
First off, it's not a utopia, basically, if you can't feed yourselves. That's probably where you'd want to start.
Well, I guess that's in the word trying.
Okay, yeah.
So something tells me this is why anarchy doesn't exist in any form, really.
Right. And secondly, it's never a good thing to say descend upon. Did you hear that? It's like that's not the word I would want to be like associate. Like Tina and Carrie descended upon the concert.
Yeah.
It sounds like we're showing up unwelcomed and unwanted and we're ruining everything.
Yeah, as opposed to like we made our way, or we traveled to, or whatnot. We descended upon.
Descended upon. It's not
like
a good...
we're coming down from like heaven.
Well, that's different. That's even that sounds a little better than just descend upon. I don't know why. It sounds like more like you're falling like a paratrooper out of a helicopter to blow the thing up. I don't know.
Okay.
They descended upon. Quick shout out. I was gonna do this at the beginning, but I forgot.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. I heard about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, R.I.P. to Akira Toriyama. By the time this video gets posted, it'll be 2-3 weeks later. But Dragon Ball Z was a huge part of my childhood. It is so sad that he died. Akira Toriyama, 68, I think.
Will they stop making new Dragon Ball Z content, or do you think they'll still try to? Someone
will probably take it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone will take up the mantle.
But there will always be that question: is it canon? Is it considered fan fiction, or if it is like legitimate story? Because like another video we were gonna react to possibly was basically do you know who oh shoot, who's the guy who made Spirit Away? Do you know?
Oh,
Miyamoto? No, it's not. It's Japanese name.
Maybe Miyamoto. Hideo Miyamoto.
No, Miyazaki.
I think he just made
Miyazaki or something.
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. Yes. So another video I saw come up in my feed that I wanted to react to, that would be sort of a sequel, just like this one, would be Miyazaki did not like Tolkien. Yeah.
I just heard Tolkien. But we did a reaction video on him not liking Disney. Also, does not like Dune. Yeah, he's a very picky guy.
I mean, it's hard. Do you think that artists respect other artists, or they respect their own vision?
I think they can respect other artists, but they have their own tastes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think you can like sympathize and whatnot because he's an author, but as far as like what he particularly likes, it might be totally different.
Do you think J.R.R. Tolkien would have approved of Harry Potter?
Ooh, no.
Okay. And why?
I don't think so. Because I think it falls within like the Disney vein. Is like it's not gruesome enough. There is some death in Harry Potter, but it generally feels very like kind of brought down to a kid's level.
Yeah.
There's like some romance and whatnot, but it's never too gruesome or never too dramatic.
I did watch one video one time that was a Tolkien scholar, if there is such a thing, say basically that he probably would not approve of Harry Potter because Harry Potter is a very surface level good versus evil story versus the Tolkien story, which is a very much more traditional, like almost biblical level, like good versus evil story. It's much more epic.
Okay, I could see that because Harry Potter is like, I'm not wondering who the good or bad guy is, or
well, you aren't wondering in Lord of the Rings either. Well, I mean, there are characters who flirt with that though.
Yeah. Oh, in Harry Potter or in Lord of the Rings?
Are there any characters who flirt with being the bad guy in Harry Potter? I think Snape. I mean, maybe Snape is definitely the best character in the entire Harry Potter series.
Okay, coming out and saying it.
No, of course. What, would you disagree?
I honestly haven't watched enough Harry Potter to make. Because I know there's some huge Harry Potter fans. I don't think I could put out an opinion yet.
Say a very definitive opinion that's uninformed just to rile up the audience. Say it's something so passionate and like so controversial, and just stick to your guns just so that they, in the comment section, they say, what an idiot, you fucking don't know Harry Potter whatsoever. Fuck you. Say it. Say a controversial Harry Potter opinion.
Dumbledore is the worst character.
Ooh, good one. I agree. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Going
Alright.
and organizing since the 70s, but in recent years they've been getting a lot of negative press because there's been instances of violence
Ooh.
and assault and even murders.
Oh,
This
murder.
year marks the 50th
Jesus.
anniversary of Rainbow Family
All of a sudden, impaled with a log doesn't seem that bad.
I know it's making the redneck raves look tame.
Yes. All right, let's keep going.
Gathering. So we are in a very remote part of Colorado in a very janky RV to see what it's all about. That's the map that we're trying to follow right now. You're gonna be shocked. We're a little lost.
This is
Main Meadow
topographical.
is where most events will take place, including a communal meditation and prayer for world peace on July 4th. But you have to hike a few miles in.
Did they use cardboard for the signs?
They did, yeah.
Just go back a little bit.
A little lost.
Main Meadow is where most events
wanna
will
read
take
the sign.
place, including a communal meditation and prayer for world peace on July 4th. But
Turtles Tea
Turtle
House.
Crossing, Turtles Tea House and Hydration Station, we love you. Baby Lilia LP, main trail.
LPP.
Is that a gay flag?
With something in the middle. I'm not
I think
sure.
it's the Earth.
The Earth? Okay.
Gay environment.
Eco-friendly sign.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems
I would
like
say
there's
that's
some-
gaze for the environment. Gaze for the Earth. That looks like the Earth.
Oh,
Or is that
gaze for
actually
the-
looks more like the moon, to be honest. It's a little gray, but I'm assuming that's
yeah.
it.
Okay. I
you
can
have
see
to
that.
hike a few miles in just to reach it.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Welcome home, fam.
Have you been to gatherings before?
Yeah, this is my 15th national.
Oh,
I've only been here for a day. We walked in a couple times though, and it was so beautiful to see the tents laid out and then along the tree lines.
The first Rainbow Family Gathering happened in Strawberry Lake, Colorado in 1972. Partly
wow.
a reaction to the
What?
Vietnam War, the intention was to establish a permanent
that's almost as old as hippies in general. I thought this was
I
like
know.
a
Like,
did you get
kind of,
the
it would have started at the end of the hippie area, right?
did you did you get the impression this is sort of a hippie revival?
Like a way to keep it alive,
Well,
almost.
but yeah, but like okay, so my impression of hearing about this was like it's like a hippie revival. I would have guessed the 90s maybe. But this has basically been around as long as hippies have been around.
I would have guessed late 80s, not early 70s.
Yeah, okay. Maybe
It makes sense. Like that. I mean, if they could still keep it going for that long. I mean, how long has Burning Man been going?
Ooh, good question. I could look that up, but I'll look it up on my phone so I don't ruin the video. But Burning Man, I'm gonna guess also 70s. It seems like when a lot of that stuff sort of started.
Yeah, because I kind of get the same vibe as Burning Man, almost. Maybe not to the same degree as popularity.
We were gonna go to Burning Man one year, weren't we?
Good thing we didn't go last year.
Yeah. Well, I knew someone who went last year.
Oh yeah, some
Yeah.
people said that was their best burn. In
Oh,
a while.
he loved it. He said it's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
some
like
people
back
had
to
a
his
real hard
roots.
time with it, like trying to get out and everything. But like he actually had a great time.
And I can see it.
So I mean, I at this point, at this age, I don't know if I'd go to Burning Man, but man, I really wish I had. I still might. I don't know.
Maybe. I know like 50, 60-year-old men, married men, they go, Or I know of people that know of people.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't know
hold
anyone
on.
personally.
Can I guess the person with just the one letter?
No,
L.
I don't know. I
No.
don't know this person
No, wait.
personally.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay. I didn't want to call out anyone in particular. I just wanted to see if it was that one person.
No, probably not. I don't know if I
Probably
know
not.
of anyone who.
Probably not.
I don't know if I know of anyone personally that's been.
If you go to Burning Man, is that something you keep to yourself, or is that something you could brag about?
I think you go to Burning Man to tell people that you've been to Burning Man.
Okay, so let's say you had like some corporate job, like an accountant or something, or lawyer, something straight laced, and like you take a week off to go to 2 weeks off to go to Burning Man. That's where I'm going this year for my vacation. You come back and you tell everyone about your Burning Man trip. You think that's like, I don't know, like is that embraced by corporate culture, or is that something like you kind of keep on the hush hush?
Silicon Valley, maybe. I feel like that's what's ruining Burning Man is like all
Burning
these
Man's been
people that
ruined?
work. That's the vibe I'm getting. Except for
haven't
like the
been.
people that've been going forever. you
Okay,
know?
from the people who've been going forever, for sure.
Yeah.
But I still know that like you don't buy anything at Burning Man. Everything is basically barter, trade, or bring yourself.
Yeah.
There's no kiosks or stands to buy anything. So basically,
Bring
you have
it
to
in,
prep.
take it out.
Yeah, exactly. See, I remember like finding out about that. There's not even like a water fountain area.
Yeah, it's all because they brought it in. Something tells me that the rainbow gatherings aren't too different.
No, this is definitely giving me Burning Man vibes. Except Burning Man's an artist festival. I haven't seen the art yet, but it's still early in the video.
Anti-consumerism community built on peace and love. But that OG gathering only lasted a month, so now the family comes home to different national parks every year. And because it's the 50th anniversary, they're expecting thousands to show up.
You'll never get there. It's 3 miles up, and it's uphill downhill.
And then there's more after that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then there's more?
No, her name. Did you see it?
Oh, no, I didn't see. No.
National parks every year. And because it's the 50th anniversary, they're expecting thousands to show up.
You'll never get there. It's
Oh.
You want to take a guess at her reaction to Rainbow Gathering? Based on her name?
You'll never get there. It just won't happen.
Okay. No. Do you think she's pro or against Rainbow Gathering based on her name?
I think she's probably against.
Okay, let's see.
It's 3 miles up, and it's uphill downhill.
And then there's more after that?
Oh, yeah. It's a huge circle.
Nah, we didn't get to see more Karen. Karen, come back!
Making your way up the path.
Yeah, why even give her
Stumbled
name
upon
out?
a communal kitchen. So this is like the heartbeat of Rainbow Gathering. So people come for food, for tea. This smells amazing. This is your first rainbow?
Yeah.
Mine too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, cheers to the first.
Hey,
Do you
well,
see
she's
this
a little old
event
to be going.
somehow?
They're drinking fucking tea when they could be drinking Jaeger.
Yeah, what's with communal tea? We need one man handing out all the
What's in the tea?
mushrooms.
Oh, changing society in a way, or like
Oh yeah. It's a small prototype of what culture could be.
we've been hiking for like 3 miles, mostly dense forest, and we're here. This is I think this is Main Meadow.
The tents are very
It's actually
spread.
really beautiful.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Info.
Hi. I'm Erica.
Circus.
Hi, Circus. Nice to meet you.
Erica.
Do you think his legal name is Circus?
Maybe.
Is this our Jaeger Dan? I'm guessing.
I mean,
I'm still waiting for him to show up with the fucking Jaeger.
it'd be awesome if Jaeger Dan made an appearance here.
Yeah, Jaeger Dan is just needed everywhere at all these festivals. Okay.
Someone's had too bad of a trip. Jaeger Dan.
Yeah, so today is the second day of the gathering. The prayer for world peace happens in 2 days at noon on the 4th. Right? Well, let me show you this map over here. So you've already walked from there to here. So it's kind of a rainbow shape.
Yeah,
The trail.
that's nice.
Right? Some really great places you're going to want to check out. This is the stage. You're going to hold funk. You got Kid Village here. There's no official like placement for this kitchen goes here, this kitchen goes there. But the
Did you say Kid Village?
Yeah, does this seem kid appropriate?
Neither did Redneck Rave.
And
yet we saw kids there too. I know. What is wrong with these people? These are not kid-friendly environments. What the fuck are people doing? I
I
okay.
actually heard something recently that the whole concept of like modern parenting was developed by the Nazis.
Who'd you hear that
Put
from?
your kinder in the garden.
Put your kinder in the garden. We can be German without being Nazi. How about just question?
We just kind of removed the whole Nazi theme behind it and maybe adapted it a little bit.
Well, hold on. Okay, so I mean, like, without giving it a name, like, who did you hear this from? How credible is this person to just tell you that Nazis came up with child rearing?
I think it may have been used as a joke, but
Oh, okay.
I haven't really looked into it.
Okay.
But the whole
I have a
like you
hard
know
time
the
believing
Hitler
that Nazis
youth,
came up with the idea of raising your child. And if they did, good for them.
Someone had to.
Yes. Okay, kindergarten.
Not these people.
Now, kindergarten, okay, I'll give you that. Might be a German word. I just don't know if that's necessary. Because, like, you know, like, our modern public education system is based on, like, an old Prussian model. From, like, the, like...
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay,
like everything
that's not too far from you know.
Prussia was basically pre-Germany.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like our modern most of our modern concepts of public education come from Prussia.
Okay.
I read about that in a book.
Yeah, I think I got mine from some joke on a podcast. So
Okay. So perhaps that's what they were referencing, but Nazis were a very specific thing.
Larger kitchens that come back year after year, they tend to be kind of like anchor points.
But I didn't bring any money, so how would I?
Sweat equity is what you would contribute.
Sweat equity.
We
is
need
that
some
like
firewood.
Okay, building.
We need
stuff.
some firewood. We need some veggies chopped for dinner. We need a shitter to be dug, a trench. So these are the kind of things that people can do to contribute. You don't have to have money to be part of society like this or part of a little community like this. There's space here for everyone.
Have you ever seen the South Park hippie episode?
Maybe. Remind me.
So, Stan and Kyle, two of the kids from South Park, join like a hippie colony, and the hippies do nothing but get high and explain how society could be if they just like did certain things. And then Stan and Kyle have to explain to them that already exists. It's called a town. Like the hippies are like, can you just imagine if just like people like lived together and like, you know, lived in the community together and like just exchanged their goods with one another? And then like they're like, you mean like a town? And they said, no, you don't get it. Like one guy can like bake bread for people, another guy can just like protect others, you know. And he's like, you mean like a baker or a cop? It's just like the hippies were trying to create civilization without knowing it already fucking existed.
They like kind of came up with it on their own without realizing they were already in it.
Well, this guy's basically saying that people can basically trade their goods and services with one another.
Yeah.
Which is called an economy.
What equity do you bring?
Sweat equity. Yeah. But like, I appreciate what he's saying, but my issue with what he's saying is basically it already exists. It's existed for centuries, and he's just basically understanding how an economy works.
Yeah, I think Burning Man is a little different. Like, I don't think the expectation is there so much. It's just people kind of just bring what they have and give out of free will.
I think
or
that was
trade what they.
No, my friend was basically saying, yeah, you just basically bring what you can. There's a lot of people who give.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
And people trade sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah,
Again, this is just describing an economy. You take money away from it. You know why we have money? Because it's a universal exchange.
Yeah,
it explains. Because how do you explain the value of one goat versus 10 eggs?
Money.
Well, money's a quicker way. Eventually, give the hippies long enough, they'll figure out money.
Or not.
No.
So are we walking mostly through like campgrounds?
So this is main trail.
Main trail. Okay.
Hey, cart coming through, cart coming through, cart coming through. Make a hole. Oh, there's a trade circle up ahead. The idea is that it's a barter-only society. Like nothing's being sold for $5 or $20.
Right. This is truly just a bartering thing.
Yeah.
I was quite impressed with how functional this place was. The people here were able to cook their own food, dig their own toilets.
Doesn't even smell that bad. It smells fine.
And install running water. There was a stage for entertainment, a spa.
Oh, do you have a little foot from this one?
Oh, probably. A medical staff.
Medical coming through.
And even a camp where people can bring their kids.
I feel much safer at Rainbow than like walking through Portland.
Because
Oh, wow.
Oh, clip it. That's the best clip of the video.
Feel much safer here than walking through Portland.
In all honesty, I used to love Portland.
When was the last time
when
was
we
the
went
last time you kind of went there?
Well, I mean, I went there for my wife's immigration interview, and like every other building was boarded up.
Yeah, last time I was there was on our trip to Bend. We made a stop to Voodoo Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first time in a while, and it was pretty bad. I can see why they're trying to recriminalize drugs.
Right. Oh man, but that was a very funny clip for me because Portland used to be one of my favorite cities. I honestly used to love Portland a lot more than Seattle. I thought it was so much more friendly. Would have been like a little bit like this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be caught dead in Portland now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think that Portland's just lost.
I would go back to really kind of explore it maybe sometime soon.
Yeah.
Just because it's been I mean, we only made like one stop there, but
I went there for a day or two. What was that? 2021, I think. Yeah. I didn't ever feel threatened, but it definitely just felt kind of like a ghost town. Like every other building was boarded up. It was weird.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle's still kind of Seattle's doing a lot better, but yeah, there are still a lot of like storefront businesses that are like boarded up downtown or not occupied.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. They brought dogs to Rainbow Gathering. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
There's no formal rainbow leadership. I figured this would just be
Wait, hold on. The dude with the rainbow dreads and the everything isn't the leader?
I guess there's no who decides when it happens.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. I mean, I want to find out the leader.
The weekend.
And who's the
But
elder?
It actually
Yeah, the
felt
elder.
more like a temporary city in the middle of the woods.
To literally have bread pudding at 9,000 feet in the middle of the forest with cream cheese frosting, walnuts, like
Nice.
super moist and delicious.
That's awesome.
These gatherings draw people from all over the world and from all walks of life.
When I was picturing the people who were going to come to Rainbow Family Gathering, you were not someone I pictured.
You got a picture?
Yeah.
The ones you can't picture. That's exactly the ones to picture.
It's been 50 years since the first gathering, and while some folks come out just to unplug and connect with like-minded people, others are true believers in the anti-establishment mission and perceived impact the Rainbow Gathering is having on the world.
So I've been asking people this question, which is like, how long have you been coming to Rainbow? But for you, it's kind of a trick question because you were conceived at Rainbow?
No, I wasn't conceived at Rainbow, but I was a fetus at Rainbow.
You were a fetus at
My
Rainbow.
mom and dad both went to the Pennsylvania gathering in '86 before they met, and by the next year they were together and pregnant with me. But I've been consistently coming to Rainbow gatherings as an adult and plugging in since 2010 for the last 12 years. The whole point of the gathering in the USA on the 4th of July and in other countries on the full moon is to have our meditation for peace and then to come together.
Which full moon? Is it July? It make the most sense. If it was July, I try to keep it close. Why does that have to be the 4th of July? Why is that a reason?
It's close to the summer equinox, but not quite.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's obviously a deliberate choice to choose the 4th of July, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
what do you think that symbolizes?
I mean, it was probably conceived in the U.S. and maybe as an anti-American thing.
Or are these like the fucking farmers in like Oregon or Idaho who think they're the real America, like the militiamen?
Something tells me not.
No? Okay, fine. But like, that could be arguably the case. Like, they say that these people see themselves as like the new founding fathers.
The new
Purge.
I wouldn't call it independence, but the new.
This is RFK and Aaron Rodgers in their natural habitat.
Maybe this is their primary demographic. Maybe
I think like these people would probably vote for Aaron Rodgers. I'm just gonna guess.
Something tells me, but
Maybe
this
not.
is a good story. Like he was conceived as Rainbow, still going. He feels some.
Well, he wasn't
connection
conceived.
to-
He explained he was just a
Oh.
fetus at the time. They don't. Wait, what did he say exactly? Let's go back. Sorry.
I think he was a
He was
fetus.
a fetus.
Before they met. And
Trick question because you were conceived at Rainbow?
No, I wasn't conceived at
No, he
Rainbow, but
wasn't.
I was a fetus at Rainbow.
Finch.
My mom and dad both went to the Pennsylvania gathering in '86 before they met, and by the next year they were together and pregnant with me. But I've been consistently coming to Rainbow gatherings as an adult and plugging in since 2010 for the last 12 years. The whole point of the gathering in the USA on the 4th of July and in other countries on the full moon is to have our meditation for peace and then to come together in a circle, touch hands, say a sacred sound, and then celebrate peace. A lot of people come in and they don't necessarily want to be in unity and pray for peace and do that. That's not their thing, but there's still something that they come to Rainbow that are passionate about, whether it's someone who just is like a line chef and really loves cooking food and is happy never to go out and see the woods.
Here you go. You got some.
He said a sacred sound. What do you think a sacred sound is? That'd be good. Yeah, I can see that.
The only one I
vegetable
know.
prep happening.
Hi, guys.
Hey, can I grab a baby carrot?
Please. Baby bird it to you.
Thank you.
Fat Kids
Right now
Kitchen.
we're at Fat Kids Kitchen, which is one of the many communal
Not
kitchens here at
PC.
Rainbow. It's about 6
Not
o'clock.
exactly.
There's a free
Plus
dinner
kids.
down in Main Meadow.
Plus size.
They need some volunteers to take food down, so it's going to help out. It's just one of the pots that you'll be cooking with down at Main Meadow.
It's already done. All the food.
I must say the food does look pretty good. I'm
Yeah,
a little
it is.
I'm a little disappointed there's no Jaeger or alcohol involved, but
Yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, we haven't
Those
gotten
are the
to
foods
the.
in here right now.
Yes.
Okay, so what's for dinner?
Organic lentil soup with coconut cream.
That sounds delicious.
amazing.
Delicious. Did you make it?
I did.
Do you have like a favorite meal that you make at Rainbow?
This is my first time at Rainbow, and I'm
Oh, no
surprised
way.
they trusted me with the right energy, Billy.
Oh, that's amazing. It's my first time too. That's cool.
Yeah.
How has your experience been so far?
Amazing. So it's like you're coming home, and it's like everybody just accepts you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Whoop.
Is it that heavy?
Woohoo! I like
That's
being
the
It
big
looked like
bucket
a-
of soup.
It looked like just a regular sized pocket. Yeah. What? Okay. It takes 2 people to lift.
back and they get to smell the delicious curry the entire time.
Ooh.
It helps them not to spill.
So it's about 100 pounds of soup,
Oh.
about a 30-minute
100 pounds?
walk.
Not really
at
100 pounds,
9,000
really?
feet? Is that the
No.
elevation?
No, I can't believe that size pot is 100 pounds.
I
Do
have
you?
cast iron pot, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. That's a. I got nothing to comment. That was just surprising.
I'm not surprised that that there's so much good food. It seems like hippies do have a sense of making decent food with
I don't know. I've had lentil soup. It smells terrible.
coconut curry lentil soup.
I mean, I've never had that. I didn't hear any chicken.
I mean, there is a that's true. There is a reason why we call hippies like a granola, right? Like they're
Why do we
being-
call hippies granola, Tina? I don't know.
Well, because they're known for like making their own like granola mix while
Maybe.
they're like out in the woods and hiking.
Probably. Hey, before
Think
we watch them eat granola, can we take a really quick restroom break? I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have to
sure.
use the restroom. You don't have to use the restroom, but you know what? You do you, boo boo.
Unbox this new package that came for me for my trip. I don't know why you can't see it, but it's kind of small. Oh, nimble. Oh, God, I don't know why that doesn't work. Essentially, yeah, it's my my power bank for my phone and laptop. 25,000 AH something, some electric, unit. Let's open it up here. Kind of smaller than I was expecting. Maybe you can see it like right here. It's looking. Oh, it's already on.
Wait,
Nice.
What? Hold on. What are you talking?
I was doing unboxing while you were gone.
Oh, really? You were talking to the audience? What were you unboxing?
My new power bank for my trip.
Oh, I got one of those. Is it nice?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's called the Nimble. It's a bit smaller than I was expecting, but that's kind of cool. That's what I want. Small.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing that these hippies are probably using out there.
No. You think that they use transmissions?
That's a good question. Like, are phones not allowed?
No.
That would be sketchy.
I'm a little bit in a butthurt mood because like my car's transmission is gone out. It's only at
Oh, shit.
56,000 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Spark, the little one.
What?
Yep.
God damn.
56,000 miles. The transmission's dead.
Wow. Is that under warranty?
Apparently it is. Not
okay,
through the dealership I bought it from, but like apparently there was a product recall. Chevrolet 2015 Chevrolet Sparks because of the transmission. They were
Oh.
so I get it. I'm gonna get it replaced free of charge, but it's still pissy.
Yeah, being down a car.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it should make it last longer.
What?
The new transmission, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking like I'm getting a whole new transmission. Like buys my car 150,000 miles probably. I don't know what's the average length of transmission.
200,000 usually.
Not a
sometimes the
Chevrolet. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No fucking way. Honda, yeah, sure, but like fucking a Chevrolet, no fucking way. I'll be
Okay.
very lucky to get to 150 with this car. So, all right. Oh, it's happy music.
Oh. I am tired. It's 100 pounds. And
she's doing a great job.
How long?
Another 20 minutes.
Oh my god. They honestly couldn't cook closer to the camp. Like what was preventing them from cooking near the camp? Is there a reason?
Yeah, if they have to transport this 100-pound thing of
yeah,
why did it take, I'm assuming 40 minutes at least? That they probably already walking 20 minutes to get there.
Here's a question. Are they disappointed they don't see a rainbow? Is that what this is all about? Is a rainbow? No, it's not. It's just an expression.
I think, yeah, it just peace, love. You know.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace, love, dope.
Almost.
5 points if you can guess the reference. James Earl Jones, Field of Dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
he plays the 60s writer that Kevin Costner's character goes to hunt down, and like he's like bothered that like a fan of the 60s is after him. He's like, oh, you're from the 60s. Well, how about this for a message? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here. So, anyways.
Okay.
You've seen Field of
In
Dreams.
that context, it makes more sense.
You've seen Field of Dreams, right?
Yeah. It's been a little while. I have.
Okay, fine.
I have.
I'm skeptical now because if you hadn't seen Field of Dreams, it's sad.
You know me and movie quotes.
You're pretty good with movies.
I've seen a lot of movies, but remembering lines from movies.
All right, okay. Just the audience. Tina grew up without a television.
No. Basic cable.
No, not even basic cable. Be honest.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Public television.
What did you have? Be honest.
20 years.
No, you didn't even have that. You told me you had like Fox News and the Christian Channel.
Oh, ABC, CBS,
did you really have
PBS.
ABC?
We had ABC.
How'd you watch Dragon Ball?
Friends.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Not a lot of it though.
I watched it through I watched it through Toonami. I didn't see the Boo Saga unless it was VHS. All right.
I didn't even know that was an option.
You know, you could have picked a cooking kitchen that was like a little bit closer to Maine.
That's exactly right. What the fuck?
Hot soup coming through. Hot soup. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 2 by
How heavy did you say that was?
100 pounds at least.
100 pounds at least. Do you guys
Oh,
need
he's
any help
tired too.
serving?
Yes, we're gonna need help serving.
Okay.
We're gonna have 2 people per.
You know what? You guys cannot be doing this in the center of our circle. You do not have consent of all the people.
Oh, we
Oh, God.
nobody who we don't have consent from. We can
is this
teach
Karen?
them. These
Is
cameras
Karen
are
next?
just on him.
With all the people around us.
Oh, you
You
can't.
are in the center of our circle.
100%. Yeah.
We're very
But it's-
uncomfortable. If you could take it out of the circle, that would be great.
You can show her the
No, as long as
Please
Yeah,
take
they
your
want- yeah.
cameras out of our
That's
circle.
what. Yeah.
Oh, it's
You think I
cameras.
was joking?
No, we're just finishing talking to David
I
about
don't
his
care. Go out of the circle. Yeah. Thank you.
We're just gonna throw this out there, but no one at Redneck Rave got mad at the cameras.
That we know of. That we know.
Okay. You don't think if that happened at Redneck Rave that Vice wouldn't want to show it?
I think rednecks like being on TV
It's
or
fun.
being on film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something tells me hippies, maybe not always.
Ooh, maybe not. You think it's do you think this is gonna hurt their careers? You think that woman with the dreadlocks is not gonna be able to return to her law office?
Her law office.
Yeah,
Found out she was part of a rainbow gathering.
I'm just
and then-
saying, like, I mean, do you think that she's worried about her career? No. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that is Karen. So,
Maybe. At first I thought it was the soup. Like, oh, you can't be in our circle. Like, what are you doing?
Wait,
But
the
now
soup?
it makes more sense that it was the camera.
She thought she was mad about the soup.
Yeah, I thought so.
Why would someone be mad about soup? Hey, I brought soup. Get the fuck out of here! That's the most
didn't consent to
irrational reaction to soup there could be. It's like soup Nazi in reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Rainbow Nazi.
Rainbow Nazis. Oh my god, that's a perfect term for this gal, Rainbow Nazi.
Starts
Ow,
off as
fuck.
a rainbow.
I was clicking my pen, but I put the wrong side, so I just stabbed myself. Damn.
We just got kicked out of dinner circle, which is happening behind us. Kind of disappointed, to be honest.
Welcome to hippie paradise. You're not welcome.
Yeah, the opposite Big Brother, no cameras.
Wow.
Can't know what's going on.
As soon as we walked in, it was kind of like immediate animosity towards us. And there wasn't even an approach of like, hey, can we just ask why you're here and what you're filming? It was like, kind of get the fuck out. And because there's no real leadership and person you can go to say, hey, I spoke to them. They said it was totally cool.
Where's the elder?
If one person says no in a big group like that, you're out. So, you
All
know,
it takes is one person.
I get it,
Yeah.
but
That's
a little
usually how it goes.
disappointing.
Near the entrance of the gathering is A camp, or alcohol camp. It's where some of the
Hey!
rougher stuff at Rainbow goes down, usually involving drugs, alcohol, cops, and people dealing with mental health issues. This camp almost acts as a filter, keeping some people away from the main Rainbow gathering.
Huh.
Spoons? I don't know where it's at. I believe
So we're at A camp right now, which is kind of like right at the front gate of where Rainbow Family really starts. There's about 10 cop cars behind me. They just got out of their vehicles. We were trying to leave Rainbow Family and ran into them. I tried to talk to the cops to find out what was going on. They wouldn't tell me, but what I did overhear was that they were looking for spoons.
Spoons? What's spoons?
Name of the drug.
Is that spoons?
Thank you.
I feel like this
What
part
did you say?
of Rainbow Family.
I like how they were giving him power here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like
No.
this part of Rainbow Family.
Did he say, I fucking hate you and can I have a sip of water?
Oh no, I didn't. I heard the fucking hate you.
Yeah, but
I
did you
didn't
hear the second? Listen, okay, one more time. He says, I fucking hate you. Can I have a sip of water?
Gathering
You guys got this. Thank you.
I feel like this part
You're right.
of Rainbow Family.
Can I have a drink of water? They give him Powerade though. What the fuck?
Well, yeah,
It has electrolytes.
Probably what he needs in alcohol camp. I feel like alcohol camp needs to be the place that's 40 minutes away from the.
Maybe this is where Jaeger
Actually,
Dan like goes on his off season.
This is definitely where Jaeger Dan would show up.
I hate to do this, but I'm really running out of time. Let's watch from there like 2 minutes or something, and then we can close.
All right.
All right. Sorry about that. Sorry to our audience who want our regular length podcasts, but it's a short one. Sorry.
The gathering, A camp in particular, is very hostile towards law enforcement. It was
It's not
just,
hostile. These people,
yeah.
although they might look like the darkest, they are the ones who are keeping the darkness from heading up the fucking road. I found love on both sides.
What?
Up here, down here, it's all the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Part of the rainbow.
I don't really have family.
She
And
cried.
these people have given me everything I needed. Everything. You know?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
expect to have, you know, more instances of cops showing up and arresting people in A
Oh,
camp?
yeah.
The police are very here to
Kinda smile.
antagonize us rather than to protect us.
We do this thing called 6 Up, where we scream 6 Up if there's cops.
They do
What's
walk
6 up?
through intending to give out as many tickets as they can so that they can justify their federal budget next year.
A few days before going to the gathering, I talked with Sheriff Wiggins of
Just so you know, dude, fucking the government's gonna spend what they're gonna spend, and
Yeah.
and certainly local law enforcement don't send their money to the federal government.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
So I don't think that guy knows what he's talking about.
Broward County, whose department is handling this year's event.
Have you issued any citations, any arrests, any issues so far with people coming in for the Rainbow Gathering?
There have been citations issued. There have been several people that have been arrested and taken to jail.
I'm just gonna say this is the worst possible guy to be governing them. Just saying. Like,
Also,
just
Sheriff
take a look at
Wiggins.
him and just think, like, is this the right guy to like be policing Rainbow Gathering? He has
Guy
a
with
mustache.
cowboy hat.
He has a fucking mustache for all sakes. Like, he could at least grow a beard.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but I just feel like if this is the guy who shows up at Rainbow Gathering and says, "I'm the law. I'm here to make sure no one gets hurt," or something, it's like they do not trust this guy one fucking bit.
And no, 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0. What the fuck does that mean? What do you think that means? It was 6 up, wasn't it?
Yeah, or 6 up.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Okay,
6
quick.
up?
This is gonna be our last note to the audience. 6 up. What does 6 up mean?
6 up.
It
6
meant to
up.
raise heads and make full use of your eyes and ears. It's wait. Back in the late 90s, I remember hearing fans say 6 up on the lot of slang for police. It was used in the same way that one would say 5-0. Even remember a lot of shirts to 7 up logo. It doesn't really clear example of what that means, but yeah, it means cops.
Okay.
All right, we don't get to see this motherfucker go in and break shit up, but do you have any final thoughts on the video? Because we're all out of time.
Oh, well, we kind of knew there'd probably be some darker stuff to the Rainbow Gatherings. I don't think we're too surprised.
This Whitey's dark.
Oh yeah, no, they're all part of the rainbow.
I'm just saying, like, there's the least dark person you could think of.
I do kind
This
of.
guy probably eats like mayonnaise, like plain on white bread,
and
dances crap.
Oh.
No, dances
not
like crap.
that cool, like coconut curry soup and all.
Look,
probably
I just
never
want meat.
heard of that.
So mayonnaise on white bread is no better than lentil soup to me. I want fucking meat. Fuck them both.
Goddamn meat.
Well, I bet this guy does eat barbecue. Just look at him.
Oh, definitely.
I've taken the side of the sheriff. Sheriff Wiggins. Wait. Hold up. Quick reference. You've seen The Simpsons, right?
Yeah, Chief Wiggins.
Oh my god.
That's why it sounds so familiar.
Oh my god.
It's his country brother.
Sheriff Wiggins, Chief Wiggins. That's a terrible name for a cop. I'm just gonna say. All right. Seriously, last final thoughts. I mean,
I can empathize with some of these people that have been to like a few rainbows and they don't have family, and like this is like their place where they kind of find some solace. It definitely sounds like they're breaking the rules. I would doubt they have any like permits to go where they're going to, especially
you need a
since they don't
permit to
seem
go to
have-
a park. Come on.
Well, to stay there or use certain items, right?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't think there's a permit for using LSD.
No. That's why the alcohol camp's away.
Mhm. My overall thoughts is it seems like a really fun festival. That Karen bitch, Rainbow Nazi, whatever we want to call her, she kind of like if I met like that person there, I just like can we kick you out? Why would we kick out these people who are just trying to talk to us and get to know us?
Yeah. Where's the government? Who puts it out? Who puts out the vote? Who decides?
The elders.
Yeah,
Don't you
but there
know?
are none.
That's how. Okay, there are no elders. Come on, there's got to be an oldest.
There's definitely probably an oldest.
Okay, so this is how they decide their leader at Rainbow Gathering. He who eats the previous leader becomes the new leader. So you just slaughter the last person from the last Rainbow Gathering. You consume them. You gain their knowledge and power, and you become the new leader of Rainbow Gathering.
Okay.
And there's a grand ceremony. It's a beautiful thing.
He who eats and drinks of the blood of the elder is been forgiven.
Actually, you know what? I want to believe actually for the choice of leader at Rainbow Gathering, Jaeger Dan comes on from high, descends from on high,
Descends
from on high, and he chooses, plucks him out, and says, "You have been chosen as the king of Rainbow Gathering." Now, fucking
He passes down the bottle of Jaeger to the next one.
Same thing true for Redneck Rave. That's another like parallel you got to think about. That's how they choose. All right.
Okay.
This was a lot of fun. Yeah, but I'm starting to be a little late, so we got to wrap up. For Tina and Karen do the tube.
This is Tina.
I am Karen. Stay
Wish me
safe.
luck on my trip.
Yes, please. Everyone pray and wish Tina a safe trip to Algeria. It should be fun. I hope them the best. Want to hear good stories. All right.
Nothing but it.
Stay safe and stay hydrated, everyone. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the new 3.
Especially.